Jake, first of all, congratulations on a great performance, but an even more spectacular knockout. You've had a little bit of time to digest the fight. How do you feel your performance went tonight?
Yeah, thank you. You know, I'm happy with my performance, but I could have done better. 3 weeks ago, I broke my nose. Meditating, I fell flat on the concrete. I don't know if people saw at the press conference I was in the hospital. It's because I broke my nose, so I wasn't able to spar. So tonight I didn't feel as sharp, but obviously I got the KO. I just think I could have looked better from a pro boxer standpoint. My jab wasn't landing, but you know, we got the knockout. But I give myself a 6 out of 10.
You say you didn't land the jab, but a lot of that has to be said is because of his sort of lunging in. We said before the fight, did you think at the start of it, the athleticism would go out the window and he'd get a bit erratic, and that is basically what happened. So when he started doing that, did you have to compose yourself, or did you anticipate it leading in?
No, I didn't anticipate that much holding and wrestling, so I just stayed calm. I didn't want to exert energy in the clinch, and I knew he was going to walk into a shot eventually, so I just stayed calm. I'm a little upset because obviously I've been really cocky about the first round knockout. I think the ref should have stopped it in the first round. He gave him like 15 seconds to get up. But I didn't expect it to be that much holding and wrestling. He was falling in a lot. That's what made it hard to like actually land my combos. I think, you know, I came down to his level a little bit. Just yesterday we were talking about this, like him coming in green and being an amateur, and I literally said I don't want to stoop down to his level. But sometimes it's a little bit hard when someone's fighting like and wrestling and coming in with their head.
In a sense, though, at this point in your career, it's about getting minutes in the ring and it's about fighting different sort of fights. So is this not, while you might be disappointed, oh, I didn't get it in the first round, it's still an experience for you to take and learn from?
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. I was like, hey, I know I'm going to win, but if it goes 6 rounds, you know, then it's just more experience. So exactly what you said, like it feels good to go into the second round. I've never gone into the second round. So it's good to feel that. It's good to test my cardio, which was on point. I wasn't tired at all, one bit, 0%. So I could have gone 10 rounds if need be. So yeah, the experience is good.
In the end, it didn't go all 6 rounds. I would like to ask you, after you knocked him down the second time, on the cameras at least, we could see he didn't look all there. Do you think the referee should have just not let him come out for the third knockdown?
100%. I think he should have stopped in the first round. He wasn't there. He was saying he wanted to continue the fight because of how many people are watching. You know, it should have ended in the first round. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been knocked out on the ground for that long. And I hope he's okay. You know, like it was a bad knockout, and I don't want anyone to be hurt. And I respect Nate. You know, it was a lot of shit talk. It was a lot leading up to the fight, a lot of animosity, but I truly respect him. And the reason why I took this fight is because I was legitimately a fan. Like I knew who Nate Robinson was, and so you know, we hyped up the fight and everything, but it takes a lot of balls to get in the ring. How many people can say that they've gotten into the ring? And so I know it looks bad for him, but he's a good guy. I can tell he's a family guy. He's a man of God, and I earned a lot of respect for him, and he was fast and had good defense.
After the fight, you called out Conor McGregor, Dylan Dennis, KSI as these names you could potentially fight, but if you think most realistically, who is next for you?
Yeah, I think Conor and I will happen for sure. You know, people laugh at that, but like what other fighter is calling him out with this big of a platform? I'm trending all 12 trends on Twitter right now. My call out to him has like over 10 million views. So, and it's been an hour. So, you know, what other fighter is calling out McGregor like this? But realistically, like you said, it's not gonna happen for a couple of fights. I'm cool with that. I want to knock out everyone in his camp first. Dylan Dennis, you know, is in his corner. He's the guy that got punched by Khabib. That's what he's known for. So I'll take out Dylan Dennis first. I want to bring MMA fighters into the boxing ring. That's my goal. And, you know, there's a long list of other people. KSI wants to fight me still. Austin McBroom wants to fight me. Ben Askren wants to fight me. There's more people. I can't even remember how many people there are.
And last thing from me, when? When would you like to fight again?
Tomorrow, tonight, like I feel like I didn't get to showcase my skills, honestly. So I'm a little upset with that. But I would fight. You know, my right hand always kind of hurts after these fights. My last time I had to do recovery on my right hand because I just was penetrating his skull. But same sort of thing with this. But I'll fight again ASAP. You know, but I think I just cemented myself as one of the biggest prize fighters. So someone's gonna have to come with a bag, or I might do my own promotion. You know, so we'll see.
Jake, there's a lot of feedback, there's a lot of opinions of you on social media, people write about you. You definitely move the needle. What is your feedback or comments to people who still have not accepted you in the sport?
You know, I'm putting the work in, and I understand why people don't want to accept me yet, but I've had 2 flawless victories. And I'm really dedicating my life to this, you know? I have a $8 million mansion in Calabasas that I haven't stayed at for 6 months. I haven't even been home because I've been in Las Vegas training in a little tiny house 2-a-days, pouring my heart and soul into this. So if people don't respect that, then I don't know what they're gonna respect. You know, it's an uphill battle for Jake Paul, it always has been. You know, I've fought for everything in my whole entire life. People hate me, people talk shit about me. But I'm still here. Still here.
That's our heart. That's our heart. That's the
You
heart.
obviously keep yourself busy with a lot of projects, you know, you're a media guy first, that's what you're known for. Are you ready to dedicate yourself as a full-time boxer?
I already have. For the past year, you know? I've forfeited so many opportunities for this sport. Millions of dollars of opportunities. Content I could be posting. Merch I could be selling. Millions of views I could be getting. Albums I could be dropping. Movies I could be starring in. All because I want to box. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
How's the money in boxing compared to your Google dollars off the ads?
I don't know. The money's cool, you know? But I already made a lot of money. Now I want to die a legend.
You're known to get in some trouble outside of training camp and stuff. Do you also want to make sure you keep a low, clean-cut profile moving in?
Yeah, I mean, my nickname's the problem child. I always found myself in problems. But yeah, like I try to keep out of trouble. I always have, but it always finds me, I feel like. So, you know, I'm 23 with a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure, the whole world watching. So I'm not perfect, you know, I'm gonna fuck up. But I learned from those fuck ups, or at least I try to.
I mean, you're fighting on the undercard of Mike Tyson, who's known to getting in trouble his entire career. But that also, do you feel like you move the needle? Does that help you kind of get your brand a lot bigger with that bad guy image?
Yeah, like, I mean, I read Mike Tyson's book before I was on this undercard, before Mike Tyson even knew who I was. And I related so much to it, the problems, the struggles, the fucking people stabbing him in the back. He went through so much shit, charges, everything. It's the same shit I went through. So for me, Mike Tyson's such a fucking inspiration, and it's such an honor to be on this card. And I feel like I've literally had almost the same exact life as him, you know, in different ways. So I've learned a lot from him, and when we met, I asked him for that advice. I was like, yo, how do you stay focused outside the ring?